Greetings, and welcome to your Thursday edition of Dapper's Playhouse. I'm your excellent host, Dapper. This is my playhouse. That's where you find yourself on this fine, thirsty Thursday. Hope you're strapped up with libation, ready to partay. So, if you're new here, what we like to do is search TikToks for some funny stuff, some interesting stuff, some unexplainable stuff. Maybe some educational stuff. That's right, you might get learned up before it's all through. So hey, do me a favor, try and watch this all the way through. Try and hit the like button. Try and share this out to your friends so we can grow this channel up. And, all the things. I'm gonna do my part, and let's get right on into it. Away we go.
Some of my favorite variants of the Etch-a-Sketch include the Homer Simpson Etch-a-Sketch,
Oh shit,
the
who knew?
Zipper Sound Etch-a-Sketch,
Did any of y'all know that you could get different Etch-a-Sketch? I feel like a dummy, I only seen a red Etch-a-Sketch.
the Mickey Mouse Edition,
What?
the Etch-a-Sketch Revolution, the Etch-a-Shrek, the
Come
Ets
on.
and Shuts, the SpongeBob Etch-a-Sketch,
What? A SpongeBob Etch-a-Sketch?
the Rubik's Cube Etch-a-Sketch,
Come
the
on.
Snapchat Etch-a-Sketch, the Christmas Tree Etch-a-Sketch, the Telephone from France, the F.A.O. Swarovski Crystal Edition Etch-a-Sketch, which retailed for $1,500, the
the hell?
Egg-a-Sketch, the Mr. Etch-a-Sketch and its French cousin, Monsieur Telephone, the Linorama from Italy, the Etch-a-Sketch Animator, the Etch-a-Sketch Wristwatch, the Makograph from France, the Farm Fun Etch-a-Sketch,
Holy
Wolshikan
Etch-a-Sketch.
from Russia, the Monopoly Etch-a-Sketch, the Tycho Doodle Dome, the Etch-a-Pen, the Etch-a-Sketch Notebook, the Magic School Bus Etch-a-Sketch, and so much more! What's your favorite?
Good Lord. And so much more.
What do you say to a rabbit on its birthday?
I don't know what.
Happy birthday!
Ah.
So I ordered this mouse today. It's a capybara. I was so excited to get it. And then when I
To
opened
get it.
I had a little surprise. It has balls.
You have a boy. What, you were expecting a androgynous one or a female one? What is it? Will it not serve its purpose? You know you like it anyway.
Did you know that if you mash 3 ripe bananas, then add a cup of peanut butter, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a splash of vanilla into a bread pan, mix it together, then top with the chocolate.
Swirl that in.
Bake at 400. Take it out after 30 minutes and let it cool.
Yeah, that looks good as hell.
It's the most stunning banana bread in the world, and 2, it's so insanely healthy for you. And a bonus, it's insanely delicious.
Awesome. Man, that looked good.
When you throw a party snap, it hits a hard surface and creates friction. Inside, the small paper ball is filled with fine gravel.
That's
and
what
a
they're called,
tiny
party
amount of
snaps?
silver fulminate. The friction generates a spark that ignites this silver fulminate, causing a mini explosion.
Who
Now,
knew?
if these were the size of a baseball, they would contain much more of this explosive compound, and theoretically, this would create a bigger explosion. But the reaction dynamics might change, potentially making it
Can you
unpredictable.
imagine getting a bunch of them and just turning it into a great big giant ball of them? Stick it all together and then smack that bad boy down, see if you can have like a grenade effect. Sweet.
Yeah, no, tattoos definitely hurt, but do you want to know what hurts even more than getting the tattoo done? Is the way that the artist treats you. Because
That is true. There's a word on the street is a lot of tattoo artists are douchebags. You know what I mean? But you just gotta find some that are cool. I mean, they're not all douchebags. But part of your research before getting a project, that's why you should talk to people. Find out, who's good and who's not. Just don't walk into some rando.
why are they so mean?
And most of them, to be honest with you, they're tired of they're doing their 850th butterfly, probably like the 4th of the day. They really get to what's the word? They get kind of jaded on people. They start to look at people as kind of like, you're so phony, the next tribal douchebag or the next tramp stamp, and they kind of get attitudes about it. They lose sight of what they were getting into it for in the first place, I think. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts.
Anita Seaballs.
Oh, shit. Story time at the Playhouse. I proudly give to you Anita Seaballs by Jen Genevieve.
Anita Seaballs by Jen Genevieve. My name is Anita Seaballs. I love looking at balls.
Huh?
I love balls.
I love balls. Just throw it right out there.
But I haven't got any balls of my own.
Bummer.
I wish I had some balls to play with. I watch balls on TV all the time. My favorite place to look at balls is on my laptop in my bedroom.
Nice.
Wow, look at those balls bouncing.
Me too.
I went for a walk in the park. It must have been my lucky day because there were lots of men playing different sports. Those ball skills, though.
Really, though.
Can I play with your balls, please? I asked. Sure, you can play with all our balls, they replied. But are you sure you can handle it? Sometimes we play a bit rough.
Oh.
I can handle all the balls. You look like a pro.
Oh, shit.
Some balls were big and bouncy. Others were small and squishy. There were a couple that were hairy, too. I didn't like them much. I saw some balls in a bush, but I didn't play with those. My favorite balls were the big ones. I loved playing with those. I bumped into my sister at the park. To my surprise, my sister wanted to join in on the game, too.
Oh.
She normally only plays with her pet pussycat. Please, can I play with your balls too? Just for 5 minutes, she asked.
Why not?
We played with balls at the park until it was dark. The boys said, "We're too tired now. We need to go home." I miss playing with balls already. Me too. That night, I dreamt of all kinds of balls. Big balls, small balls, soft balls, blue balls. Frustrated she is. Brown balls. She's excited. Okay, brown balls reference. You know what's coming.
She's excited. Ugh.
Bouncy balls. Dirty balls.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Anita Seaballs lived happily ever after. She was a regular visitor to the park. The end.
And that was story time at the Playhouse.
Drop it. Ow! 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 You bit my fucking nipple!
Huh.
Ow!
Alright. Keep your nipples away from said iguana.
Bro, I'm so hungry I can eat a damn dog.
Oh shit, did you see that? Look at that side eye. I was like, what'd you say, bitch?
3 things in Korea that just make sense. First, in Korea, if you're thirsty and don't have money, you'll come across water dispensers. But instead of plastic cups, they provide small paper sheets, which is very eco-friendly. Second,
Certainly.
in Korea, you can buy just 1 glass of your favorite wine instead of a whole bottle. Many stores sell ready-to-drink wine in a cup. Just open it and enjoy. And third,
Weird.
smoking in public places is not common in Korea. There are special designated smoking areas, helping to keep the air clean for non-smokers.
Very interesting.
This is you on front of a mirror, and if you were to place a paper in front of you, someone would still be able to see you. But how does the mirror know what's behind the paper?
I know there's been a lot of talk on this, and there have been a lot of TikToks, people showing, you can see this, and here's the explanation.
Truth is simple. Light reflects off of you and reaches the mirror before the paper gets in the way. The mirror isn't seeing, it's just reflecting what was already there. It's a trick of light. Simple, yet fascinating.
Indeed. Fascinating. It's light trickery.
Look at the way it's juicy.
Oh
Out the
my
potato.
gosh. Out the potato.
It's still coming.
Grace.
Yeah, Grace. What? Come on, it's Family Channel. This seems so wrong to be watching.
This is the most excitement I've ever gotten from a baked potato.
Right? What the hell, yo? You got a one-horse town or
I don't
what?
know what the threshold for that is.
I'm not sure. But is that butter about to slide down through? Is it so hot?
Coming through the crevasse.
What? The crevasse?
What, the crevasse?
Is it gonna make its own crevasse with all this pressure from the butter? This is intense and excessive. I
Sure
like it.
is. It's gonna
Her
seep its
potato?
way over to your
What
burger.
the H-A double hockey sticks? Why is yours so much more dirty, filthy, rotten?
at that
Look at
one
hers.
go.
Dirty, filthy, rotten. Dirty,
Moist as
filthy,
a
and
bug.
rotten. I want your potato. It's dirty, filthy, and rotten.
She's creaming. Look at that.
Holly, can you stop playing with your feet?
This is your reminder to always open your dates and look inside and check properly, because sometimes you're gonna find this mold and fungus even when they're stored freshly
What
in
the
a box.
hell?
And not all dates are gonna be
There's
like
fungus
that. So
among
let's
us.
check this one. For reference, all good.
Why, when we brush our teeth in the morning, can we eat all day, but when we brush our teeth at night, we're not supposed to eat anything until the next morning? How do my teeth know it's nighttime?
Yeah, I'll agree with that. How do your teeth know? So confused. Comment down below.
If you're at the beach and your child has toys like buckets and shovels, please teach them to share with other kids that are at the beach as well.
That's weird.
Please teach your kids that they are not entitled to other people's stuff.
Ooh, that's the other side of the coin. What say you people? Teach your kids to share? Or teach your kids, a little bit of reserve. Not everything is for you. Those kids' toys. I mean, first of all, why wouldn't you get your own kid his own toys? What's a beach toy costing these days? A pail and a shovel and shit. I mean, we still got dollar stores, right?
I brought my children to the beach, and I was like, you know what? We're not going to get no shovels, no buckets, nothing like that, because there's kids usually there that to borrow them.
Bitch, let's get
How
on.
about you? So go buy your own kids.
No shit, I'm kind of with her. I see both sides.
At the beach, and they had buckets, they had shovels, they had those little molding things for the
Yeah,
sand
gotta go
and
to
stuff
Dollar
like that.
Tree.
I told my daughter, go play with them, go, come and play with it. The mother screams at my daughter, and she's like, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" I'm like, "What?" She's playing with the toys. She can't play with them. She's like, I'm like, "You're very rude. You're disgusting. This is disgusting behavior in front of your children." So now I had to come to the Dollar Tree, and my husband had to get off and buy her some fucking toys for the sand.
You're disgusting. Kids, how to get their ass whooped by messing with other people's shit.
This is true.
Y'all need to normalize that if you bring toys to the beach, please go ahead and let other kids use them. Guess what? Now if that little boy wants to play, we are not. We just bought a whole bunch of stuff.
Good, you should have done that in the first place.
Normalize using common ass sense.
Man, let me know your comments down below on that one. I could see both sides. I think I would err on the side of buy your own shit, share at the beach. I mean, especially since COVID, I'm pretty sure no one looks at sharing shit the same way no more.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
This is for all the millennials and such that were like, was it really like this for y'all when you were growing up? Yes, this was a public service announcement. And yes, parents did have to look for us. Because at 10 o'clock, yeah, a lot of us were still, out burning the midnight oil, if you were, because it was a different time. It was a nice time, and you could do that.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Hey! 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Yes, I do.
If you're going through it right now, I mean, yeah, most of us are, but just remember, you could be going through it and also have a boyfriend who makes dubstep music.
Ha! What an idiot that would be, huh? Can you imagine having a boyfriend that makes dubstep music?
Which is not a thing I've ever done.
Ah, what a loser. Of course not. Asking for a friend. Oh, shit. It's another day in Montana. Having a cock off in the parking lot. What? I think she said anybody sit in their car for like a half hour before they gotta go into work. kind of like psych yourself up. I know I totally do that. If I got anywhere to be, I show up early. Gotta get psyched up, gotta hear the right songs, maybe get a feeling on. Who knows what I'm saying? Come on. Nothing like a little pregame for your work day. That video sounds sucked.
We just went into Starbucks and we ordered a drink, and he wrote on the cup, what he said? I pity the food. What that mean, y'all? Let me know. Should I go back in there and crash out?
What? You kids today gotta do better. How do you not get that reference? Comment down below, anybody, if you know that reference and what they was getting at. Unbelievable.
Catch that fishing boat. There ain't gonna be no deep sea fish. You will have to stay on the dock with the old people here. Hold it.
Another absolute classic. All you youngin', if you ain't seen this before, it's All in the Family. It could never air today. Way too sensitive viewers. This shit is hilarious.
Hold it. What are you doing here? What? What about the other foot? There ain't no sock on it. I'll get to it. Don't you know that the whole world puts on a sock and a sock and a shoe and a
sock and a sock and a shoe and a shoe?
I like to take care of one foot at a time. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. It's just as quick my way. Wait a minute, that ain't the point. You see what I don't keep doing it. Listen to me. Suppose there's a fire in the house and you gotta run for your life. Your way, all you got on is one shoe and a sock. My way, you got on a sock and a sock. You see your reason?
Makes perfect sense.
Suppose it's raining or snowing outside. Your way, with a sock on each foot, my feet would get wet. My way, with a sock and a shoe on one foot, I can hop around and stay dry.
Oh, he does have a fair point. Touché.
I think you've been hopping around on your head. Wait a minute, listen to me. Supposing the other sock's got a hole in it. It doesn't have a hole in it. I said supposing it's got a hole. It has a hole. All right, it's got a hole in it. So, you ain't got another matching pair, so what do you gotta do? Your way, you gotta take off a whole shoe and a sock. My way, all you gotta do is take off one sock. All right, if I'll make you happy, I'll start all over again. No! You're halfway through now. Gee, get on with it. We're in a hurry. You can start doing it the right way tomorrow morning. And do it that way for the rest of your life.
And furthermore. Good times, yeah. Alright, actually it's All in the Family.
This is Fueki, the Japanese glue brand that has its own fan base. If you're like me, you're probably wondering what could possibly make a jar of glue so popular. Well, there's two reasons.
What?
First, this glue was a big deal when it was released about 40 years ago. At the time, formaldehyde was a commonly used ingredient in adhesives. Teachers needed glue that would be safe for young students who might be tempted to eat things that they aren't supposed to. That's why Fueki created a glue formulation that is both non-toxic and mostly consists of cornstarch. You could eat this whole container if you wanted to, but I wouldn't. The packaging is what makes it so memorable though. Many adults become nostalgic when they see this little tiny yellow head that reminds them of their childhood. When you take the hat off of the little dog head and reach inside, there's a shovel to apply the glue. Overall, I thought the glue's texture was a little bizarre and it took longer to dry than most glues I've used, but it works really well. Why am I so tempted to eat some though?
Must be the American in you. Oh, what do you know? Just like that, we've come to the end of your Thursday Dappers Playhouse session. I hope it was everything you dreamed it could be. And if not, don't fret. Tomorrow's another day. We'll kick it up a notch for Friday. Get you set for the weekend. Know what I'm saying? So hey, I'm glad you stuck with it. If you could, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to share it out so we can grow this channel up. Subscribe if you haven't. and I guess you can hit that notification bell. You know, see what it do. Report back in the comments down below. Thank you very much for all your support. And as always, if you can't be good, be bad. And remember, you're never too old to play. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.